Hello everyone, hope you're doing good. So today I'm going to show you how to draw the graph of trigonometric functions. So graph of trig functions. It's a very important topic. All right. We'll take an example of sine function first, how to draw the graph of sine function. And later on I will also show you uh, how the graph of these functions would change when their amplitude is changed, when there is a phase shift, and how to draw the graph when period is changed. All right, so let's take the basic function first, which is y equal to sine x, and let's try to draw the graph of this function, y equal to sine x. The basic technique we will keep the same. Let's make a table, small table on the side, and write x there. X here is the angle, right? Because sine is a function, sine x, and x represents the angle there. Y, of course, represents the amplitude, which is in y direction. So make our axis here, like that. Cos that's 0. So since x is my angle, so I will write all the x values in angle form, degree form, you can say. So let's start from 0 degree, and then we'll take a value of 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree, 360 degree. We plot the values of y with respect to these angles, 270, 360, and then basically I'm adding 90 in everyone, and then last value we will take 450 degree. Let's see what the y values we will get. So when y equal to sine x, you can put the values there. When x is 0 degree, what is sine? 0. And then when your x is 90 degree, then you put on a calculator and let's see what is sine 90. You should get sine 90 1, and then you find on a calculator what is sine 180, and by doing so we'll find all the values of sine x. So sine 180 is 0 again, and then you find what is sine 270, which is -1, and then you find what is sine 360, that should be 0 again, and then you find what is sine 450, but just by using calculator. Yeah. All right, so my x-axis is in angle, so I will write that into a degree, and then my y-axis is normal, 1 2 3 4. All right, suppose that's 0, and then suppose that's my pi over 2, which is of course 90 degree, and then suppose that's my pi, okay, which is of course 180 degree. You can write in both ways, either that way or that way, but write angle in angle form. Okay, and the next angle is 180 degree, and then 270. And what is our 270? 270 in that form is 3 pi over 2, right? So you write 3 pi over 2, and then we have 2 pi, which is 360, and then one more, which is over 450. So 450 degree. Awesome. So let's mark these points, and that would be our sine graph. So when x is 0 degree, which is right there, 0 degree, so y value is 0. Let's mark the y value as a 0. So suppose that's 1, and that's 2, and same distance on that side, that's -1, and that's over -2. We are good enough from 2 to -2. All right, and when x is 90 degree, so which is this one, what is our y value? 1, right there. When x is 0, what is our y value? When x is 180, sorry, so y value is 0, so which is right there. And when x is 270, we have a negative values of y, which is -1 right there. And then we have x is 360, then our value is 0 again, which is right there. And when it is 450, it's right 1 there. Alrighty, so let's join the points, and that would be our sine graph. All right, passing through that, and then I'll keep going like that. All right. Awesome. So this is our basic sine graph, which is y equal to sine x. That's how you can draw a graph of sine x. Awesome. All right. So after drawing the graph, if you see carefully, I will show you what is the meaning of period now. Period from this graph, very important term. What is the period meaning in trigonometric function? If you see the graph, so we started from 0 and then it's going up and then going down, and it is at point 2 pi, right? So after 2 pi, as we start from 0, it is going up, right? So after 2 pi, it is following the same curve again. It's gonna repeat after how much angle? After 2 pi angle, or after 360 degree, you can say it is going to follow the same path again. See? Yeah, so if you keep continuing, make the more values there, and if you keep going, you will see your graph will be look like this. It's like a wave again, same wave. So that is called period. After what angle the graph is going to repeat itself, that angle is called period of that function. Makes sense? I will write here for you what is the meaning of period. After what angle function is going to repeat its value, is going to repeat its value. That angle is called period of that function. So I will explain again. So from 0 to 2 pi, after 2 pi, it is going to repeat the same pattern as you started from 0. So that's why period of sine function is. So period of sine function is 2 pi. There you go. Or 360 degree. All right. And the second thing, what is the amplitude? So let me explain you on the next page. What is the meaning of amplitude? Amplitude from the graph. Amplitude definition is it's a difference between maximum value and minimum value divided by 2. Okay, so it's a difference between maximum value and minimum value of y, and then divide by 2. That is called amplitude. Of course, amplitude is the like height of a graph. So if you see the graph which we drew on the last paper, it's like that, right? And we know that's 0, that's pi. Of course, that's pi over 2, and that's 2 pi, and this one is 3 pi over 2. So that is the graph which we drew on the last paper, and this value is 1 we got there, right? And at the bottom this value we got -1. Okay, so let's find the amplitude. Amplitude is maximum value in the y direction. So what is the maximum value in the y direction? +1, right? So this is the maximum value of the graph. We don't have more value than 1, so 1, and then set difference, so minus. What is the minimum value of graph? Minimum value is in negative direction, So from 0 to negative side, what is the maximum? We're going to negative side, we're going to -1 maximum. And then divide by 2. So what we got? 1 plus 1 over 2. So what is the amplitude? 2 over 2, which is 1. That's how you can find amplitude of any graph, trigonometric graph. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video, and in the next videos I will show you how to draw the different graphs from the basic graph which we did, if amplitude is changing or the phase is changing or the period is changing. All right, thanks for watching. See you soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.